So we were done with our little camping trip, and now we're coming back from away to home-ish. I really feel like the Roadrunner and the Coyote are going to be running by any minute now. Not from the Coyote cult. Oh. This looks like a scene from Fallout. Kind of. Life is Strange 2. Episode 5. Wolves. The final episode.
Hey, I'm gonna go see what Joanne is doing.
Go for it. I have to bring back the telescope to Stanley and Arthur.
I like those boots.
Went to town for weekly supplies. Some pancakes left in the kitchen.
Ooh.
Back soon.
I could use some pancakes right now, actually. I could definitely use some pancakes right about now.
Daniel, you copy?
Yes, I read you. 10-4.
I have a pancake alert in the kitchen. Repeat. Pancake alert.
Oh, man. Sorry, I was gonna eat with Joanne. Over and out.
10-4. No flying pancakes today.
I want some pancakes.
Karen practices what she preaches. She barters with her food, not money.
That's good.
Excuse me, water boy. Did you remember to feed the crops?
I never forget. Ask Mom. But no way I could grow stuff like she can. Maybe in Mexico.
Oh yeah, we can grow a lot of stuff there.
It's cool they have those walkie-talkies.
Karen did help us a lot since she found me and Daniel. Better late than never.
So I guess this is where she's been living this whole time. Oh, we actually have a little bit more money in our pockets. USB key.
She's really good at rewriting her own life.
I am a solo Mobius strip. Just when I reach the end, I go back to the beginning. Resign myself to new faces and the privilege to escape and rewrite another draft. Goddess laughs at plans, then shows me the page left unmarked for years. Out in the ghost desert, the seeds return as saplings to reveal their age and power. Now I go forward, layered with fear and hope, to water the children of the sun. Interesting imagery right there.
Whoa.
Wow.
I hope Karen sends this to Claire and Steven.
Wall of Tech City. Hi, Mom and Dad. I've been thinking about this letter for a while, and I know it's been a long time coming, so I'm sitting here tonight thinking about the words I should have written 10 years ago. You always used to say everything happens for a reason. We fought about it then. I understand why now. There is a reason I feel like I have to reach out to you both tonight from the desert. I know you've only heard from me once by phone and 6 times by letter for almost a decade. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you and was certainly not trying to punish you, like you told me. Don't laugh, but I just didn't know what to say or write. Poet's block, just like how you had to block me from your life after I left Esteban. I understand that was how you had to deal with a problem child, an only child who didn't live up to your expectations. Didn't live up to mine. There's no denying that I failed you, but the burden weight of your aspirations as parents failed me too. You had such a rigid opinion of what I was supposed to be that I just didn't have the opportunity to explore who I actually was. You wanted a daughter to grow up happy, find a good job and great husband, settle down to breed, to have kids and raise them in faith to continue the cycle of suburbia. That daughter wasn't me. I know that you were raised in a different time and culture, so I didn't understand your point of view, like you didn't understand your wayward daughter. Maybe you're bridged too far for us at a time. Totally understand if that's not you, but don't have two children. Or don't have one child and then have another child, basically. The first child, totally understand if that was like not what you signed up for, but then you had a second child. That's the part that really like frustrates me, is if this wasn't the life for you, being a parent, being there for your children, raising your children, and I can say this because I'm a parent myself, if you really are not cut out for parent life, why did you have a second one? Just pointing that out. After Danny was born, you knew I wanted to take a break sometime to figure things out in my head and heart. It didn't make sense to you or Dad, and I get that, but you didn't see how I was so desperate, and only Esteban was willing to give me that time because he saw how unhappy I was. I don't blame you for my decision to leave, and maybe a timeout would have led to the same outcome. We will never know, and I try not to live in regret. My life has been, and it's fine. Again, I hate to like reiterate what I said last time, but if you're not happy and you need to be by yourself and away from the kids and away from the spouse and just restore yourself anew, okay, sure, go ahead and do that. But send your kids a birthday card at least. And, spend the 15 minutes it would take to get a birthday card and send them something. You only have to be a parent, do your motherly duties at least 15 minutes a year. At least for 15 minutes a year. That's all you have to do. Sorry. This is, again, as a parent, it's just, you have the rest of the year to do whatever you want, but at least 15 minutes a year per child. That at minimum, that's what you should be doing. I wonder if pancakes would be good. Or crepes. Oh, I love crepes. It would be cool if actual wolves showed up at some point, like how Max saw deer and butterflies. I mean, if her parents were strict, she's basically her own adult at 18, unless Sean was a surprise pregnancy. It was kind of sudden. My life has been a roller coaster, and there have been times I long to hear your voices and thoughts, even the negative ones, and I know that I talked to you in New York to ask for help in paying back my debts. You wanted to help, but it was on your condition to return back to where I couldn't return. I hate that was our last conversation. I'm sorry I reached out to you this day. I'm sorry I broke your hearts. I'm sorry that you broke mine for silencing for so long. I think we've paid our dues, and now I sit under a blue field of crystal stars like the poet. I hope I am, writing and waiting for a chance to rebuild an old bridge with my mother and father. I hope we can cross it one more time. Your daughter. She's crossed out love. She crossed out love, your daughter. So, I mean, I have to give her credit where credit is due. At least she's taking the time to finally reach out and try to rebuild bridges with her parents and try to, move forward and reconnect. Totally respect that. And again, totally need to give credit where credit is due. That's good. It's good that she's apologizing for things that she's done. It's good that she recognizes that she screwed up a few times. I accept again that she and her parents are very different, and she, her parents had plans for her to be a certain way, and she wasn't that way. Totally get that. I have expectations for my son, but I am not naive. I know that my expectations of him and what I imagine his life to be is completely my own personal imaginations, and he could be completely different from what I expect, and that's okay. There is nothing wrong with that. So that aspect of what she's saying, I totally agree with her, that she doesn't have to be what her parents want her to be, but things change once you have kids and you suddenly have the responsibility of another living and breathing thing. Things change at that point, and it's not just about you anymore. So that's the only part of that that I disagree with. Hopefully she's not a hippie because she's running from debts, the IRS or whatever. I hope not.
Either Karen was desperate for a job,
Happy
or
World.
she loved working with kids.
Happy World, Florida, 40th anniversary.
Karen has been camping in her own house since we arrived. Karen must have been so excited to finally hit New York.
Fly by night, not by fright, into the big city bright, stop. That cliche never dying in the steel of the buildings, the warp of the street, but no matter what or where I spin, the pull of a million dead poets takes me to dance once again. Go. But this time I get to lead, until the next flight. I like that one.
Karen doesn't even like to leave this place just to go shopping.
Went to town for weekly supplies. Some pancakes left in the kitchen. Back soon. K. K.
Looks like they all finally found their home.
Cool. Looks like a friendly, happy bunch.
Karen looks so young and fragile on this picture.
Fragile.
Hard times.
Maggie and Karen. Summer 11. Kissimmee, Florida. So kiss me. Kiss.
I'm so glad Jacob and his sister are doing okay.
It's a letter from
They deserve some
Jacob. It's a letter from Jacob. His handwriting is terrible, but that's okay. May 29th, 2017. Hola, Sean. Sorry I did not write to you sooner, but this was the first time I've had a chance to relax after we got out of Haven Point, thanks to you and your brother. I still can't believe it really happened. So bizarre, Sarah Lee and I do miss our parents, but we're not ready to let them know where we are yet. We will figure out later. With the money you gave me, the money we did give him, I could pay a month's rent in advance for a room in a small beach town on the coast. Sarah Lee loves it. She's much better now thanks to the antibiotics. We are doing great. Thank God. Thank God, both him and his sister are doing great. The most important thing to me is my sister, just like your brother. You are lucky to have each other, and we are blessed when you both came our way. This warms my heart. That right there warms my heart. Everything else can go completely south, but I'm so happy that we were able to help Jacob and his sister. I'm trying to track down our Humboldt crew, so I'll keep you posted. I hope everybody is okay after that night on the farm. We all deserve a break and a better future. Please let me know when you make it to the other side. He wants to know so they can be together finally. When you get to the other side. And we can all be one happy family. Please let me know when you make the other side. You and Daniel got this. Give our little hero a big hug. Take care. Love, Jake. Oh, that's so sweet. Good thing the writing's improved from Life is Strange 1. I imagine a poem during that time would be even more awkward. And yay, Jake! We need a Jacob sister spin-off episode, bonus episode 2. Yeah, I would definitely play the snot out of that. Very much so. Our bed. Our bed.
So good to have a home. Again. And a real bed.
Drifter's letter.
So good to have a home.
I want to go to
Again.
the Drifter's letter. Drifter's letter.
And a real bed. Glad they're back on track.
Uh...
I'll always have a crew out there.
June 17, 2017. Yo, Diaz, our boy Jacob hooked us up with your P.O. box. You can't hide yourself from us, B. We know you're in the desert like a lizard. Miss ya, Penny. Hope you and Daniel are free now. Colorado is more weed and rednecks, but less violent. We can chill until we can decide where to go next. Hannah! Hard to believe Finn isn't here to start anymore, and we don't miss him for that, but he'll get a few more songs out of me. We want to remember him for his angels, not his demons. Fair enough. Mexico isn't that far, so get ready for some immigrants coming your way. Take care of your brother and let him take care of you. Peace out, Cassidy. 1-803-555-0199. Thanks, Cassidy, but I'm saving myself for Jacob. Hey, Hark. Hey, Spyro Lover. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the Snake Clan.
I wish Karen didn't tell me she got a rattlesnake out of the toilet last week.
Yeah, that's a little disconcerting.
Gotta keep my eye lube handy.
Gotta keep the eye lube handy.
Glad I don't need it as much.
Yeah, hopefully that thing is healing as well as possible.
She changed my diapers, but it feels kind of awkward to be here.
Dude, it's a bra. It's an article of clothing. Get over it, dude. It's a bra. It's a piece of clothing. VHS tape.
Dad was an absolute fan of this movie. Huh. Maybe they were nerds together.
Maybe. Karen's tabs. Let's go spy on our computer. Mom's
Had
computer.
no clue there was a network of seed pirates. Karen's a real-life hacker. Karen takes on some small pieceworks for a living. Must pay better than poetry.
Hi Karen, thanks for your last advice column. We got quite a response and a lot of hits. I know you don't want a social media footprint, but you could generate a lot of clicks with your insights. Looking forward to your next piece. Please make sure you send your invoice for May and June. Best, Ariana Klein, Managing Editor, Desert Life Weekly. All right. Sean's tabs.
Brody's so good at describing painful situations.
Brody.
And seeing the good into it.
Brody. Okay. A Tribe Called West. You Can Go Home Again by Brody Holloway. May 1st, 2017. Salt Lake City, Utah. The last time I saw my brother before this year, I was telling her to leave me the F alone. That I was done with the whole BS family. My real fam were the strangers I met on the road who became friends. Not my family who became strangers. I adopted all the online connections I made around the world and all those wandering souls that I would encounter on my journeys ahead. You would be reading about them right now, except the next time I saw my mother, she was in hospice care at our Utah home, our body light and frail as a web, holding my hand and telling me that she was sorry about everything that kept us apart for most of my adult life. My mom was dying of cancer, and she was sorry. So I cried. She cried. My brother cried. We all cried. And all the years of family BS blew away to dust. Like that, finger snap sound. I just wasn't mad anymore. I didn't know it would be so easy or so hard. It didn't mean the past didn't happen or that I wasn't responsible in my own way. My brother used to tell me that I was a fake liberal because while I was out trying to save the world, he had to take care of my mom and the family estate. Maybe he was right, but I told him that he also had the money to take care of them. If I was in charge of the finances, I would have given away the final estate and we'd be broke, living in a co-op. My brother knows this. Families are just effing weird. Society tells us to love your parents and siblings simply out of blood and chance. But what if you hate each other? What if you're only linked by random DNA? What if? What if? Whatever, it doesn't matter. I've seen the best and worst of people everywhere I roll. You tend to have those extremes at 3 a.m. at an empty gas station or on some desolate freeway. Yes, I've seen strong families bond in hard times. I know there are big siblings out there who would always care for their little siblings and vice versa. They help me to understand our fragile filial ecosystem. In her last hours, my brother and I held my mom's thin fingers as she passed on to a place, I hope, is better than the one she came from. After she was gone, I found a stash of some old school essays and stories, the only thing I was good at in school. I never knew she kept this stuff or that she cared. Even if we never understood each other, she must have been a little proud that I went my own way and tried to be a force for good. Mothers know how to make you cry like a little bee. The first time tears had blurred my eyes in a long time, it felt good. So now I've come back to a home I once vowed to never return. I don't feel so alienated this time, even if I still am. Like I say too often, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Very, very wise. Now I have an estate to deal with and more responsibility than I actually want. But I have to see this as karma, or destiny, or the dharma of the privileged. Don't panic, but I may be taking a break from my life on wheels just to see who or what I can help. Now I have more resources to spread around. I'm sure my brother will approve, instant sarcasm, if we're still talking after all this memorial bonding. Okay, it's not a happy ending, but maybe it's a helpful one. It's a hopeful one. And speaking of hope, given the sad state of this sad nation, I've been thinking it's time to move outside my comfort zone. Send dispatches from places and people I'm not so familiar with. Places I can explore to tell news stories from, like Canada, or Mexico, or The Road Never Ends. Cool.
We miss you too, Lila.
Lila Park.
Always.
Me during the day. All good, under control. Me at 3 a.m. in my bed. Lila Park uploaded a picture. Lila Park uploaded a picture. My birthday, baby bro. Daniel Diaz. Missing, not forgotten. I'll make a wish for you. Oh. Use the USB key.
Whoa. I should have gone through that flash drive weeks ago.
Math homework. Movies and stuff. Drawings. Pictures. Misty M tickets.
Hey, Dad.
Oh. Oh.
Lila always knew how to crack me up.
That's nice. Do trailers like that have functioning toilets, showers? Does it drain out? Never been in an RV. They do. I actually don't know very well how they work. I know they have a tank, which I'm assuming they have to drain and
Arthur
refill.
and Stanley probably want their telescope back.
I'm getting to it. It's nice to see we get to know about Brody a bit more. A game when you play someone like him and just briefly meet other people in the middle of their stories to do articles would be cool too. I've got a fan.
Man, I'm still not used to this heat out here.
Welcome to the live stream, Pixel. It is Jess. Pancakes. I'm gonna have some pancakes.
One thing Claire and Karen have in common, their love for pancakes.
Yum.
Daniel's Big Ten late birthday party made him feel so happy.
Oh, that was sweet. It's cool that you explore this room and you are able to help. The game does a great job in general of helping to fill in the blanks of what's been going on just by exploring around
Looking at this
objects.
place, I see that Karen really wanted to get away from it all. I do remember Karen would drown her pancakes in hot sauce.
That actually, I would
Ugh.
try that.
Gross.
No, don't knock it till you try it. I like mixing sweet and spicy, or sweet and savory. That is a magical combination if you do it correctly. So, as a foodie, I have to say, don't knock it till you try it.
It's nice to play games with Daniel again. Huh. Karen likes to join us too. Still can't believe she's kept it.
Oh, the mug that she probably gave her when she was really young. I can't get to. I can't. Okay. Daniel's stuff.
Nice mess. Daniel will never change.
I like the little sketch of the superhero with the hockey mask.
Karen taught me some cool off-the-grid shit.
Oh. And here I can just sit down. Sit and draw. I thought we ran out of ink. Apparently not.
Got a good picture of it. I'm ready to draw.
I love that windmill.
Pretty good. But I can add more details if I want.
Draw biomechanical fantasy. Draw wolf pack. Draw biomechanic. I feel like I have to draw a wolf pack. I kind of have to.
Just look around you, dude. There must be interesting details to add up.
If it were me, I would do the biomedical stuff or whatever, bio whatever. But if it was Sean, yeah, I would do the wolf pack.
Now I can see why Karen likes it out here. It just took a while. She really doesn't want to be a part of society. Except just this tiny one. She did screw us over, though. But Daniel's so happy to have her back. Get to know her. I still don't know how I feel.
Okay. All right. Now we can go down. Let's explore the rest.
Water management is kind of a big thing around here.
I would think if you're in a desert.
Dude, we could put red food coloring in the water and turn this into a blood
Oh
tank.
my gosh.
Yeah, but then everybody would freak out. Plus, you can't do food coloring out here.
Kevin's like, blood magic? What is this about blood?
We could also try to be self-sufficient when we're in Mexico.
Souvenir. New souvenir collected. Old gift cards.
No matter what happened before,
Oh, old
Ken
gift
did hook us up here.
and cards, not old gift cards.
That counts.
There's a lot to explore around here. Swap box.
It's so cool that people want to give a second life to their stuff.
Oh, that's a good idea. Stuff you don't want anymore, but other people might want. You know, one person's trash, another person's treasure.
We helped Joanne set up this giant vacuum with
like
binoculars,
Wall-E.
as David calls it.
It's like a cross between Wall-E and E.T. Wall-E.
Love the energy out here. With everyone building stuff as they please. This place is the ultimate playground for Tanya.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff around here to see and do.
Joanne can throw a total rager out here. But without asshole neighbors.
It kind of helps me focus, get a better grip.
There's power cuts all the time here.
Like,
But no one's really bothered by it.
hand? Yeah, it tickles.
Joanne says she needs all this junk to grow inspiration
Almost
from.
like pins and needles.
That's so weird. I love it.
I love how they recycle everything into art,
That is cool.
construction, or agriculture here.
That is cool. Mad props to them.
What's up, Joanne?
See for yourself.
Man, check this out.
Okay, Daniel, let's take a little break.
Got it.
That child is something special.
Yeah. I hear this one a lot. Don't worry.
Yeah, I bet. But you have your own talent, Sean.
He can draw.
I'm dead serious.
Nothing special, a lot to learn, just doodles.
I don't know. It's just doodles and shit. No big deal.
I thought my sculptures were shit, too, compared to all the dope stuff that was being done. But every artist is fucking unique, Sean.
That's true.
We all got something to bring to the world.
Why are you here now?
So why are you all the way out here now?
Easy. I started selling my work for good money, and as soon as I did, everyone turned into smiling sharks. Listen, if you want to be an artist, you will be. It's not always easy, but in the end, it's pretty fucking cool. Speaking of, do you mind giving me a hand here?
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Yes, you can. I just need your input, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Sure. Why not?
Ah, there you go. Now, go stand over there. Daniel, you ready to start again?
Oh, yes. Hold on.